welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. Battle in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Now here's Ellis. Outside, Sabonis. 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Wallace. Outside Tatum. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Ellis. And a wide open look for Halliburton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys. Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Wallace, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Sacramento now. It's a three-point game. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Ellis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum. The Kings shooting their first shots from the free throw lines tonight. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
Right side, DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got his second basket.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Pass to Murray. And stolen by Tatum. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Nice move.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Can't cash in from close range. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Levine. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. To the inside. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Ellis down low. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Again, the miss by the Kings. Left side, Adebayo. Halliburton outside. And he's good on the three ball. He's got 7.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside, Levine. To stop the drought. And Levine throws it down.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame. Allows him to fight through that physical D.
Now Caruso. Still yet to score. Halliburton with it. Pass to Wallace. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Halliburton missing. The Kings trail by 8. And Levine, here we go. No good on that one.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Levine. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Right now, for your Sacramento Kings reteam. One more time for your Sacramento Kings reteam.
The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Chang. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Now here is Carter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Drills the three-pointer.
And really, since day one in the NBA, Murray's shown he has the ability to knock down the three. You can't give him space, especially in the corner.
Here is Carter. Pass to Murray. Launches it. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And now just a 4-point Thunder lead.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
Outside Williams. Now here's Chang. Here's Simpson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Murray left side. Back to Carter. Takes it inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Reddish. Robinson left side. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. Here's Joe. Pass to Simpson. No good on the triple.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
$19 seconds left to play in the first. For the finish. And Reddish with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that way.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Simpson. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a
22.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Halliburton for three. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Carter outside. Screen by Sabonis. That drive by Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And Sacramento has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Out to DeRozan. Outside Williams. Second shot opportunity. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The 9-foot shot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Adebayo's got 6.
Yeah, foul line down to the baseline. That's where Adebayo does his best work.
Outside Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Knocks down the 3-ball.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Carter with it. Halliburton picks him up. Outside Levine. And stolen by Tatum. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
A wide open look here for Caruso. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Ellis. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside Levine. Off the run. Outside for Murray. From outside, off the mark.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
To the paint. Williams. And the slam by Williams.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Williams can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 11. Ellis goes in, and Ellis throws it down.
That is just athleticism, working against that kind of length.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Ellis.
Great rim protection, and it forces him to change his shot.
They double team Ellis. There's the triple. Wiggins with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Williams. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Williams. Here he goes. And he goes big with the dunk right over Keegan Murray.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Teams changing it up here. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
On the clock. Robinson with the block. Monk right side. Murray, good. Now just a 5-point Thunder lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Sacramento.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on the ball, pressuring, active hands, coming away with steals. It's just been great to see.
Here's Joe. Got a hand on it. Down low. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Carter on the wing. Monk outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And Monk drops them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Topic. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside Williams. Driving inside. Count it. Williams has got 8.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
To the middle. Here's Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And 12 points for Keegan Murray.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket. A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder lead by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, that's nice work right there. He sets the screen, and then Adebayo just finds that open space to be effective with the ball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Pass to Adebayo. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Kicks it out to Ellis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to Tatum. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. A shot off that time. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Pass to Ellis. Ellis crossed it up. Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3. Halliburton outside. The shot. DeRozan with the rebound.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Outside, LaVine. Inside. Murray, good. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
And this team needs to keep getting it to Murray. He is pouring it in, feeling it right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Left side, Tatum. Inside, Tatum finds the juice.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shot from free throw range.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go. Perfect time.
Whoa! Tatum capping off the alley-oop.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
And again, the turnover by the Kings.
Oklahoma City ball.
The Thunder leading by 10. Now, here is Halliburton. 12 points for him. Fires the 3. Jason Tatum again. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ellis outside. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Crowder the screen to end the run.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Halliburton at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back over to you, Kevin.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Thunder another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 16-6 run. And here is Wallace. He's got 5. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Sabonis inside. Over Adebayo. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Oklahoma City leading by 20. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Ellis. On the wing, Monk. Outside, Sabonis. Shoots the 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Ellis. And the dunk by Tatum.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Timeout.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. So both teams making some changes here. Crowder the screen to the inside. No good, unable to end this run. The Thunder leading by 22. And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That's his first foul.
Into the lineup for
Stolen by Carter.
number 24. Number 24.
Right wing. This one for three. Drops in the tray.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Chang. Now Joe. Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Williams with the drive.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Joe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Joe's got his first bucket in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Here's Levine. Wiggins with the rebound.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Topic. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Wide open look. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside, Levine. Over Joe. Again, Levine missing.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's Joe. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over.
The Thunder, 78.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pass to Williams. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
First team foul.
Sacramento on defense. Outside, Williams puts up a three.
And great activity from Levine there. When he's engaged on defense, he's a difference maker.
A nice shot by Carter.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Pass to Joe for three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Levine with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And stolen by Wiggins. To the middle. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. He tries for three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Outside, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
sudden, things really coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Kings making a change here. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Sacramento now. 11 unanswered points for him. Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Ellis. LaVine wide open. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. LaVine's got 10 points in just the second half. Stolen by LaVine. Now Carter. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. From about 19 feet, buries the jump shot.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Kings.
Ellis outside. Pass to LaVine. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Caruso. LaVine can't hit. The Thunder leading by 15. And here is Caruso. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
Carter down low. And then Carter with the dunk.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Adebayo. Halliburton outside. Now here's Caruso. He's guarded by Ellis. Halliburton for 3. But that miss is now made 6 and missed 6 from the field.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. LaVine. Yes, sir.
Tatum with it. Wallace outside. To the wing right side. Outside Tatum. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside LaVine. Over Tatum. LaVine's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Pass to Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Oh, how about the recognition by Halliburton? Kick-out passes like that demonstrate just how unselfish he is.
LaVine for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LaVine's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Sacramento. Here's Tatum. Adebayo the screen. Outside Caruso. Lets loose a 3. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. He soars in for the double-cut dunk.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. LaVine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
You know, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Tatum fires. The three-point shot is pure for Tatum.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. He's very reliable from three.
A three-pointer. Good.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Adebayo. Wallace outside. And they come back with a three of their own.
3 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Second team foul.
Carter looking around. Now Levine.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Oklahoma City.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a Big Ten outing for Tyrese Haliburton.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Kings foul. Carter. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Topic. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for.
Finna drop me another one. Couple ends finna run up another one. Super Bowl.